like another human being. Then you enter into a covenant. Most of you who by error, or those of you who are planning, in case you are planning to join court, understand that courtism is not just about fighting. It starts with covenants. And as minor as you look at that covenant, it can rob your destiny. Because it's a covenant, an oath with blood. It has established a ceiling for you already. In case you don't know, let me now tell you. One of the things that are obtainable in courtism, untimely death. The law said, he that live by the sword shall die by the sword. So, entering into an oath or covenant into a secret society as a court boy, you are subscribing to die before your time. You can't live to fulfill the days God appointed you, because you surrender to a demon that cut lives of people. Whether they kill you by bullet or you escape every fight you went to, you will still die somehow without fulfilling your days. Fulfillment of days has nothing to even do with numbers of days. There is numbers of days, there's fulfillment of days. There are 80 years people who are not fulfilled. Are you getting me now? They are old but not fulfilled. Because they try to settle when they are supposed to. They are trying to start when they are supposed to settle. Just imagine a 50-year-old man that you are still doing court things. You have not started life. No, you've not started. By the time you now get sense, you'll be like 75 years. Now be grandfather, you don't see great. It's not good to be like this. No, calm down. You know, I used to be, that is where you're starting. So when you get to 80, you die. You never fulfilled life. You died starting. You wasted life in a covenant that you know nothing about. Oaths and covenants. Subscribing to gods and altars you know nothing about. They can establish a ceiling over your head. A ceiling over your destiny. You know, sometimes I say these things and I say it with so much anger and authority. Some people don't understand. Because I'm in a place where I see things that some of you don't see. I'm in a place, if I don't tell you the truth, then who will tell you? Some of you here, you are still agitating to go and consult one devil. You are still agitating to go and join. You are still agitating to go that native doctor, to go there, to go there. You are still agitating. Can I tell you that people who have gotten to the top have come back to surrender that thing to me? Many. Do you know how many things I've burnt and buried from people who have traveled? Who have traveled into the realm of darkness. People who will tell you things you'll be shocked. A man once told me his story, and I know that something did this life. There is a place they go and consult powers in the riverine side. And before you go and consult that oracle, it must be by invitation. The invitation is not later. It's not text message. It's not WhatsApp. It's not a call. It comes through to your dream. You will see the deity, a woman. It will come to your dream and say, come and see me. It will give you dates. And you must keep to that date. Oh. He said, when you now get, he called the name of the river. I'm not too good with all those river inside. He called the name of the river. He said, you don't need to enter boats. You don't need to cross. All you need to do is to stand by the bank of the river. And it must be 11 o'clock. You must be there at 11 midnight at night. You will stand there. Between 11 to 1 a.m., she will choose to when to come and pick you. Now, coming to pick you, she will not come with boats. She will not come with people. Just stand there. Suddenly you will disappear. And you appear in her shrine. That's how she took you. The man said, Pastor, I don't do charm reach that level. But I did beg you now, Pastor, save me. He said that was where he was getting power. When the man told me this, I knew that things are in this world. He was telling me things. He opened his hand and showed me there was this incision they put on him somewhere here. He said, Pastor, can I interpret this thing to you? He showed me things. He showed me how to communicate with, how he was communicating with snakes. How to send snake to people's dream. And if they bite successfully, he will know. You never see anything. They tell you now, they go back here, they hold you. They go now. Now you know they go. See where they go. See, say, abortion. Now, see. They owe you now. You know what? You are entering a covenant that will tie the destiny of your 4 generations. Can we see that from the Bible? Exodus 20 verse 5. You are entering a covenant that can ruin your generations. One day I asked myself a question. What did my fathers they even do, self? Where make the boys, where my family, they struggle like this? What did they do? They must have done something we don't know. Yes. Because how many men was in my family circle? Men. That they born men where? Men where? Men. Only one girl my papa born. My uncles, the very close house. Only one girl. Men of stature. Men with correct sense. But nobody's arriving anywhere. I sat down, I said, what did these people do? Every man cannot be wrong. Everybody cannot, we can't call this, we can't say this is just a coincidence. You cannot produce men and everybody is stranded. And in the same town, people are making it. There must be something we did not see. There must be something they are not telling us. And sometimes it starts with somebody with 2 left legs in that shrine. Go make covenant and agreement or something that he will not even pay. Put children for debt. Did you not read in Lamentation that our fathers have sinned and they have made us to pay for their iniquity? Just suffocating people. A woman of God, you know that woman before she died. A woman of God, the woman went to Archbishop Benson Hausa Bible School, a graduate of University of Benin, sound woman, very sound, but her mother was an Igbe priest. Her grandmother an Igbe priest. So in her mother time, they asked the mother to make a covenant to the deity. And the mother said to this girl that she was only in the womb when she told the powers that this one in my womb is yours. She will continue anywhere I stop. Dedicated a baby in the womb to a shrine. This girl came into life. Girl had privilege. Went to university. You need to hear this woman speak. Smart. There are students that are just brilliant. She was one of them. If you see this woman preach the Bible, oh my God, you will like the Bible. She went to All Nation for Christ. Sound woman, married to a man of God. But once in a year, once they start Igbe festival in her village, the moment they put that gun